And welcome to the Skolo Online YouTube channel, the channel that is all about learning. You can visit our website on https://skolo.online. You will find more courses on what we teach right here on this YouTube channel and much more. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified every time we have new content. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hey guys, in this video, we are going to be showcasing our free invoice website again. If you have been following our channel, we had a series of Django tutorials where we built a free invoicing website. I did a lot of the back end work with you. What we've done now is that we've just revamped the front end. So basically the engine of this website is exactly the way we did it in the tutorial. But we've added a couple of interesting things in the front end so that it becomes an actually usable website. And if you look at the top over there, this invoice, our website is now live. You can go to freeinvoice.co.za right now and you can access our free invoice website. We're going to launch it on this channel. So you guys will be the first ones to get access to it. You can go in there, create an account, log in, and start issuing invoices right now. We're actually also planning a product hunt launch. So we'd really appreciate the support, and we're going to run a competition right here on this channel for interesting prizes, leading up to that launch. So just keep watching, guys. I will let you know closer to the time that we're going to launch what the competition is going to be. We'll probably be giving away some Take-A-Lot vouchers, that you can use and, get stuff off Take-A-Lot and have it delivered to yourself. We haven't quite decided yet what exactly it will be, but it's definitely something to look forward to. So I'm going to be testing this with you guys here today, right on this channel. So if you're running a business or anything it is that you have to issue invoices, you can just come over here right now, create an account, and start getting your invoices ready to go. All right, so you can start by registering an account over there. All right, so it's going to ask for a couple of things: your first name, last name, and email address. So I'm going to put in here Skolo Online and my email address. And a password. And I've read the terms and conditions, and I'm going to sign up immediately to see what's going on. All right. So my account was created, and then I need to sign up for that. All right, let's do that. Perfecto. Awesome. So this is what it looks like. Okay, you'll be able to see your total monthly invoices. You'll be able to see your invoices as they appear over there, and then you can enter clients, items, and all sorts of interesting things that you can do on this. So obviously the first thing you'd want to do is to create an invoice. All right, so let's go over there, and you'll see over there that we don't have an invoice yet. So perhaps we want to start by creating a client, because obviously you want to associate an invoice to a client. So let's add our first client over here. All right, so we're going to call our first client, I don't know, YouTube advertising. We're going to choose a logo for that client. Let's see in our desktop if we can get a logo over there. And their address, we're going to say they are coming from Rivonia Road, and they are in Gauteng. They are 2196, and their phone number is 071-112-1113. And the email address is, I'm going to put a real email address because we should be able to email this invoice directly to the client when we are done. Okay, so I'm going to put in here admin@study.digital, which is a real email address. All right, let's save some changes. There you go. We've got our client appearing there, and you can add as many clients as you like. And now that you've got a client, you can go over there and you can issue your first invoice. And obviously you have to start by adding an item to your invoice. So I'm going to say my first item that I'm going to add is, I don't know, weekly advertising. All right, weekly advertising cost for all the work that we do for you. Quantity 1, price 2,100, and you can choose a currency over there, and I will leave it as ZAR, and I will save those changes, and then you can see there that you've got your description. You can add more items if you like. You can add an invoice due date. Let's say it's due on the 8th. It's currently current, it's not overdue yet. The payment terms is 14. Invoice title is our first invoice. Pay into the following bank account. Obviously, sometimes on an invoice, you want to be able to note that. So we're going to say ABSA, we're going to say account number. Account number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Branch code 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, not a real account, not a real branch, but we're going to just edit that information, and you can see it's saved over there. And then we can choose a client to add. Let's add that client, YouTube advertising. So that client is added. So basically our invoice is done. There's two things we can do with an invoice. Once we're done with it, we can view a PDF of that invoice. Let's see what that looks like. All right, it shows you that invoice PDF over there. All right, so I need to enter my actual profile information to be shown on the invoice and my logo. That's why you see nothing there. So what we need to do is we need to go to my profile and edit my profile so that that information will be shown over there. All right, so my company is Skolo Online. My website is https digital, number of employees, lead source, Twitter. Okay, so let's save those changes like that so you can see the logo and all of that information. Then we're gonna try and go back to our invoices and view that invoice again. At this time, hopefully when we view the PDF invoice, we can see that information that we've just entered. There it is, and you can see your your company logo at the top there. All right, and once you're done with that, you can then email that invoice to the client or do whatever you want with it. Okay, so we're still going to work a little bit to improve this website in the next couple of days, but basically right now, feel free to go over and start testing it out if you want client invoices that you'd like to send out. This website was really built right here on this channel. I think the only thing that we did was we added a good looking front end, landing page, to attract users, so we did all of that. But basically everything that's inside of all of this is stuff that we built over here. And then you can see your invoices as you add them up on your dashboard. You'll start to see your value accumulating, and you can see your overdue invoices. You can see your paid. So over time, you can start to keep track of what you're doing in your business, and this is not complicated accounting software. This is just a tool to invoice your client. How many times do you come across a situation where you just want to issue a quick invoice? You just want to do something quickly, and then you want to have a place where it's all recorded. So 6 months from now, you can always come back, log in, find your invoices still there, and you don't lose track. If at some point you want to do better accounting, you can just, hoy this over to your accountant, and he'll see everything that you've done, and maybe he will do it in a better looking way with more advanced software in the future. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Our gift to you is that we are going to make this software available for free. It's available for free right now. Obviously, bear with us as we're going to be improving it in the next couple of days, a couple of features. But as you can see, it's fully functional and you can already start using it, and would appreciate some feedback, what you think about the software as you use it. And of course, like I said already, we are going to launch this on Product Hunt, and we're going to run a competition before we do that, because we'd really like to get you guys involved with our launch. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again next week.